With the bigs running the offense, you can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. And here's Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Morris against Halliburton. Healed on the wing. Outside for Halliburton. From behind the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Nembhard. Smith left side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the lob. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a beautiful connection there. Beal showing off the hang time.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Morris. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Healed on the wing. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're running. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc. And then some. Beal's got 5.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing. And Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
The 3, Smith. Rebound by the Wizards.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Kuzma with a screen on Turner. Pass to Morris. Here's Beal. 5 to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside heel. From downtown, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Here's Avdia. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Now here's Morris. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Porzingis misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside heel. Fires for 3. And they recover it. Rebounded by Kuzma. And Washington with possession. And it's Porzingis off the drive. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
with power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Washington trailing. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Beal with the dunk.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Porzingis grabs the board. Beal outside.
Indiana foul. And here in one. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Beal. From 13 feet, down it goes. Beal's got 9.
To love the confidence of Bradley Beal in rhythm, in the catch and shoot game. So good.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now here's Hield. The D's right on him. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Morris finds Porzingis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kuzma, left side. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Halliburton against Morris. Out to Hield. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Beal outside. With the crossover, and he lays it in. Beal's got 11.
Oh, off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense.
Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Morris outside. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Avdia. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Hield. Fast break. Here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. Hield on the wing. Guarded by Morris. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 3.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Morris Morris outside. To the paint. Porzingis passes to Beal. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Now here's Beal. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Halliburton. No good off the glass. Indiana leading. Inside. Here's Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Gets the three to fall. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Morris for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Indiana has got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Taylor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10. Washington shooting just 38% for this game so far. Hachimura outside. To the left side wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Duarte grabs the board. And for Indiana, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the two-guard position.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's the fast break. And the basket by Taylor. And now a 12-point Indiana lead.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
They asked for Duarte. Had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. And consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the two-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kispert. Converts on the jumper, and easy two.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. Here's Taylor. Pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Right, pass to Hachimura. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
Now here's McConnell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's Dorte on the wing. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Matase can't hit. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Here's Matherin. McConnell outside. Pass to Batase. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Batase's gotten his first points in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Pacers lead by 15.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
McConnell against Wright. McConnell outside. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. Takes the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. It's Wright on the wing. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Taylor. 10 points for him. It's Dorte on the wing. Here's McConnell. Back to Dorte. To the inside. McConnell, good.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The kick out to Barton. He's going for the oop here. And it's Gafford missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Pacers out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Now here's Wright. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter. Every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Halliburton for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the middle. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Beal, right side. Pass to Kuzma. Tipped away. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Beal from outside. That's his fourth miss out of 10 attempts. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Halliburton. Kuzma outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They're so good at sizing up the defenders, knowing when and where to rise and fire. Kyle Kuzma doing work.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Driving in. And Beal comes to help. Healed for 3. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Out to Beal. The 3. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. Over Kuzma. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Washington with possession. It's been 10 straight unanswered. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Beal. Fires for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick-and-roll action. He always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
Three-pointer, Beal. Smith with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out to Hield. Pass to Smith. Outside Hield. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Beal from outside. Kept alive by Washington. Porzingis finds Beal. Morris with it. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Here's Avdia. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Halliburton with the ball. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. The 3 doesn't go that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Morris against Brunson. The pass to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Soft touch from Kyle.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here's Kuzma, following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam. And the
Wizards one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
The Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Deal with it. Brunson picks him up. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. New York is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Robinson passes to Brunson. The tray. Good on the triple. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Randall. Out to Barrett. Reddish with the ball. Back to Barrett. From outside, off the mark. Kuzma with it. Robinson picks him up. Out to Kuzma. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. A clear look for Avdia. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. To the inside. Beal with the steal. Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Brunson. Here's Randall. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Out to Morris. Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just to Porzingis. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reddish has got 5.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
Out to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Finished off by Avdia. Here's Brunson. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Barrett. Clock at 6. Beal with the steal. Morris outside. Here's Porzingis. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. 6 points for him.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
That concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards up 4. The second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Washington.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Avdia is the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Kuzma can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now here's Beal, guarded by Reddish. Avdia can't hit. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Brunson against Morris. Back to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Randall outside. Passes it to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kuzma can't get it to go. Reddish finds Randall. And here's Barrett. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York. Knicks trail by 5. Passes to Barrett. Robinson with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Back to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Beal. Right to the hoop. And finish off by Beal.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season. So creative on offense, Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
And here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over to the left wing. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shakes him. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wizards leading by 5. Morris passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. To the left side wing. Here's Reddish. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Washington headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
14.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Obi Toppin. Emmanuel quickly out there at Derrick Rose. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gafford sets the pick for Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. And the shot goes in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Rose against Wright. Toppin dishes to Rose. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Barton kicks to Gafford. Now the pass to Kispert. Now the dish to Wright. Knicks with the rebound. Now quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Takes it off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Barton passes to Hachimura. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Hachimura's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. Rose passes to Quickly. Second chance effort. Here's Hartenstein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Wilbert.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Toppin finds Fournier. New York moving the ball around. Kispert wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by Quickly. Knicks trail by 7. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. They get the rebound. Back to Rose. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Rose against Wright. Passes it to Hachimura. Gafford with the ball. The jump hook. Toppin pulls it in. And stolen by Wright. Back to Gafford. Barton outside. With the drive. And Barton throws it down.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Fournier. It's intercepted.
You watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Pass to Kispert. Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Nice shot from the wing. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
And the pass to Quickly. And the rejection by Caffrey. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hachimura kicks to Barton. Toppin with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebounded by Gafford. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Morris with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Here's the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wizards lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Randall down low. He's against Porzingis. Randall no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. Pass to Kuzma. The high post shot. They get it again. Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Trying his work from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson left side. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Washington.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been their norm tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Robinson. Goes back up. Just 5 on the clock. Beal with the steal. Avdia with it. Now defended by Randall. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Beal finds Morris. Driving in. Out to the right wing. Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Going inside. Here's Avdia. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Stolen by Avdia. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Avdia with it. Brunson picks him up. And the wide open shot for Morris. Off target with his 3. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of this is just the one make. Randall right side. Here's the pass to Brunson. Here's Barrett. 6 to shoot. Robinson down low. Guarded by Kuzma. Wizards leading by 15. Out left to the wing. Here's Avdia. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Porzingis.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Out to Kuzma. Avdia, the pass to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. They could use a bucket. And no good that time. And New York the other way now. Down low. That's tipped.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. The Wizards with another miss. New York with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma kicks to Beal. From deep. Off target. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown...
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Now here's Robinson. Tries yet again. Gets another look. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Pass to Smith. The shot that time not on target. New York goes the other way with it. Robinson with it. Turner covering. Back to Robinson. Outside Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. And he buries his first look.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Halliburton against Brunson. Out to Hield. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Here's the 3. Randall with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Randall, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Halliburton. This one for 3. On target from range.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
Brunson passes to Randall. And here's Robinson. Turner covers. Left side Reddish. Kicks it out to Barrett. It's stolen by Hield. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That one's no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Smith against Randall. Brunson passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson misses. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Right wing for 3, Smith. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Pass to Barrett. Brunson against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Barrett. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Turner, checked by Randall. Reddish against Hield. Kicks it out to Barrett. It's stolen by Hield. It's tipped. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Barrett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now the Pacers on the move. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Reddish. New York trailing. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Randall's got 6 points.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Knicks out in front. Up 1. And quarter number 2 will get...
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smith no good. The Knicks with the lead. Randall pass to Barrett. Healed with the defensive effort. Halliburton against Brunson. Outside heel. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Outside Brunson. Left side Reddish. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Brunson against Halliburton. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And that one misses. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
Here's Randall. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hield passes to Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Outside Reddish. Back to Randall. Got a hand on it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to Hield. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Randall with a steal.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off.
Barrett finds Reddish. Back to Barrett. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And big finish by Robinson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Brunson. Back to Randall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
All alone on the break. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Turner passes to Halliburton. Out to Hield. And here's Smith. Three-pointer. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Barrett. Randall inside. Defended by Halliburton. Randall, the pass to Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Halliburton. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Allie, as always, thank you. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Knicks shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. McConnell outside. Pass to Batadze. Rob! Here we go, one-on-one. And there's Toppin on the assist by Fournier. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Duarte. McConnell from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Toppin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 4-point New York lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And the Pacers call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. Outside for McConnell. Here's Taylor, guarded by Toppin. Here's Batadze. Quickly with a rebound. Outside Fournier. Now quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The putback. McConnell right side. Offline with a 3. The Knicks have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. McConnell with a double. Back to Rose. Pass to Toppin. The Pacers pull it in.
First team foul.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks with the lead. It's stolen. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to McConnell, and it's stolen by Rose. Quickly outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. For Indiana, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Three-pointer, Halliburton knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 11.
Good decision making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
Back to Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. 10 points for him.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out to Hield. 4-3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Lays it in off the pretty lob. Now just a 1-point New York lead.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
And it's Hield missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall with it. Turner covering. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
For the lead, and Halliburton lays it in. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside for Randall. The three ball. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And it's Hield missing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Knicks out in front. They lead by a bucket. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big guy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Smith's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And it's Randall with the jam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Healed on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Heald. Brunson against Halliburton. And he gets the bucket.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Out to Heald. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. They get it back. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
For the Knicks, Julius Randle.
The free throw drops for Randall. Indiana calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Halliburton on the attack. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Brunson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Turner controls the rebound and the putback.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Reddish on the wing. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's got his first basket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Heald. Pass to Smith. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. So the first one drops. And that brings him within 5. And so he hits both.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Pass to Barrett. Now here's Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Halliburton outside. Hield on the wing. For three. He connects! And that one brings him within one.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Barrett passes to Randall, and here's Reddish. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible. Both the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by one. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute the play.
Head up in space, everyone. Let's get excited. Are you ready, fans?
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Wednesday, and this game features two tremendous passing teams, and it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And now Washington's starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. Here's Morris. Passes it to Beal. To the left wing. Kuzma outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Smith, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. what was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Now, here's Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
They kick out to Heel. Beal with the steal. Kuzma outside. Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the impacting stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Halliburton outside. He kicks it to Heel. Avdia with the rebound. The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To Porzingis. Excellent defense there from Smith. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Nemo. Back to Halliburton. They kick out to Heel. Porzingis passes to Beal. Kuzma outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Healed outside. Back to Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Morris with the ball. Outside for Beal. Back to Morris. Over in the corner, Avdia. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Beal. It's deflected.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Healed the pass to Halliburton. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Wizards leading by 3.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
And the Pacers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 52 seconds left in the first. They kick out to Heel. Halliburton against Morris. And it's Halliburton missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Morris finds Beal. Right wing. Here's Avdia. And they'll get another chance. Morris passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton with the steal. To the middle. Here's Smith. Back to Halliburton. Healed left side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Heel. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Morris kicks to Beal. Clock at 6. Back to Morris. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Healed against Kuzma. Healed the pass to Turner. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Second chance shot. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Now Porzingis following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Halliburton finds in. Beal, the pass to Nembhard. Beal with the steal. Morris outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Avdia. Out to Porzingis. A 3 from Morris. And the Wizards hit again from deep. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. Is a player not adjusted?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 13. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
If you find the defense sleeping, Miles Turner has the length and athleticism to make that look easy.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Wizards passing it around. Morris finds Beal. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Halliburton passes to Turner. Halliburton against Morris. Out to Smith. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
There's 48 seconds left in the first.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Morris kicks to Beal. It's to Porzingis. It's taken away by Smith. Three-pointer heel. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
Your Pacers. 12. The Wizards. 22.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Wizards leading by 10.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization. Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Here's Wright. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 10.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Rebound, Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, Wright. The pass to Hachimura. Kept alive. Gafford kicks to Kispert. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
They kick out to Heel. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nemo. It's good. The assist that time. Smith.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Wright. And it's Kispert in the corner. Gafford trying to break free, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer off block. Passes it to Nemo. Right against Teal. Pass to Nemo. Goes up and lays it. Nemard's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Kispert. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Heel. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hachimura. Now here's Kispert. Defense is right there. Got that bucket. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. Three-pointer. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. Kispert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Halliburton against Wright. Nemar got a piece of it. Now here's Barton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hachimura the pass to Wright. It's Wright on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Wizards are with a whole new group out there now.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Pacers trail by 13. Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. For the 3, Porzingis with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Out to Morris. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Healed from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdiev's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal against Hield. Out to Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we end the third quarter, a double. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Morris outside. And it's Beal in the corner. The Wizards working the ball around now. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Now, here is Halliburton. The pass to Turner. Porzingis with the steal. Morris looking over the floor. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Halliburton for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up top, Morris. Out to Kuzma. Passes it to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Avdiyev. Turner covering. Pacers trail by 15. Halliburton for 3. He can't hit that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They get it back. Beal finds Morris. Up top, Kuzma. Back to Beal. From deep, Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Beal, no good. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Halliburton against Morris. Takes a 3. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead has come down to just 12 points on the bucket from Halliburton.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Now, here is Morris. And here's Avdiyev. And it's finished off by Avdia.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Halliburton for three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Wizards leading by 14. Morris outside. Outside for Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Halliburton on the wing. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Morris dishes to Avdia. Smith against Kuzma. Fires for three. Pacers with the rebound. 1:05 left in the fourth.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Wizards.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Denny Avdia.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now, here is Morris. Out to the wing. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Beal. Here's the three. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Here's Avdia. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Washington easily. All right, David.
NBA for you. In this game, we'll see. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall, Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Barrett, and here's Robinson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Beal outside. Here's Avdia, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
What's the move on? Offensive rebound. Robinson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Morris against Brunson. Avdia from outside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Avdia's got 5 points. And, you know, at Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Porzingis. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being effective.
Here's Barrett. Now here's Robinson. Avdia pulls it in. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Steps back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It's Beal on the wing. Reddish covering. Beal's shot is good.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Barrett with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Wizards with a lead. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morris passes to Porzingis. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brunson passes to Reddish. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Beal goes in. And then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
Brunson passes to Reddish. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Randall with it. They shoot again. It's deflected.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Barrett. Just 3 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And at last, they get one to fall.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And the 3 off target. The 3, Barrett. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. That's the group for New York starting the second. Randall inside, pounded by Beal. Reddish against Morris. And he goes in for the dunk.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
And Washington with possession. 6-point lead.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
Knicks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Brunson misses. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Randall, right side. Pass to Reddish. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. And he can't get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Reddish. Pass to Barrett. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Randall, pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Crosses over, and he takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Reddish against Beal. Clock at 6. Back to Avdia. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Brunson. Randall, pass to Barrett. They get the rebound. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Pass to Avdia. There's the drive. Now Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Back to Avdia. Lets the 3 fly. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And here's Reddish. From outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. No good from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Barrett can't hit. Washington's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Beal. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reddish passes to Randall. And a missed layup. The Wizards with a lead. Morris left side. Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. Washington gets it back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Beal, no good. Brunson against Beal. Robinson on the wing. Outside Barrett. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right.
25.
just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And so in the game for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Now here's Toppin. There's the three. Here's Fournier. And he lays it up and in.
And the footwork from Fournier was really nice there.
Well, the Wizards shooting a nice 50% for the game. Right against Rose. Right, pass to Gafford. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form. He looks like a keeper.
Hachimura against Rose. Quickly passes to Toppin. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Can't get it to drop. And it's Washington the other way. They've led by as many as 11.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And Washington with possession. 8-point game. Pass to Kispert. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Hachimura against Toppin. Quickly outside. And the shot goes down. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The reverse. Here's Rose. And he gets that one.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right outside. Nice move. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
To the inside. Back to Rose. Pass to Quickly. Rose outside. And there's the drive. Fournier, the pass to Rose. Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on it. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's right on the wing, guarded by Rose. Right attacking. Fournier with a rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Fires the three. The next rebound. Pass to Toppin. With the drive. And another shot. Kicks it to Quickly. Oh, he picked him clean. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Wright. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Hachimura.
And perfectly timed by Hachimura as he rolled to the basket.
That's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A new lineup here for New York. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 8. The kick out to Brunson. Randall with it, guarded now by Morris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barrett. Takes it inside.
Oh, everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. R.J. Barrett getting up there. Don't contest anyone.
Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. Back to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And Kuzma's still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact.
Kuzma hits them both. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Morris against Brunson. Robinson can't hit. The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
And the Knicks shooting just under 40% from the field. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Outside Reddish. Robinson in the post, working on Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The kick out to Morris. Off target with the 3. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Randall with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. That one's good for 2.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, is aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Morris with it. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Kuzma. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the buck, and they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach's challenge. Some question to whether the ball was on the way down.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending,
The previous play is
clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it. We'll see if he regrets it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Now the Wizards in transition. Porzingis with it. Picked up by Reddish. Beal's shot is off. New York, they're working against the clock now. Brunson passes to Robinson. Now here's Randall. Back to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Tipped. And they're able to recover. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Morris against Randall. It's Avdia on the wing. Hey, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. Beal against Barrett. Rebound Washington. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Morris outside. Back to Avdia. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they'll get another chance. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Brunson finds Randall. Over Morris. Here's Barrett. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Beal. Now Kuzma. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Robinson with a steal. Reddish on the wing. Outside Barrett. Into the lane. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Morris. So we see the Wizards get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were...
Break with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Halliburton. Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nemhard in at the 2 guard. Brunson against Hield. Brunson the pass to Randall. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. And Reddish with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Now, here's Halliburton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now, here's Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. Halliburton passes to Turner. Robinson knocks it away. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Reddish kicks to Randall. Turner with the steal. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the pass to Smith. Robinson pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Reddish. New York moving the ball around. Robinson down low. Turner covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Indiana ball.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Here's Halliburton. Out to Smith. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
2 minutes remaining.
Randall outside. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. They grab their own miss.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Brunson. A second chance effort. Robinson, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That three off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brunson with it. Pass to Robinson. A three ball. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Here's Smith. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
The offensive rebound, Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
He ain't White Jansen, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. 6 points for Smith.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brunson against Halliburton. It's Randall with the drive.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Now Halliburton. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested.
Your Knicks. Here comes your Knicks.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Randall against Smith. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity. A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Miles Turner. Passes to Reddish. Outside for Randall. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent DeMontis Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Basket counts.
How about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
Here's Halliburton. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Now the pass to Reddish. Out to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Barrett. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Now here's Hield. It's Turner, high post, and the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Randall. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Now, here is Halliburton. Great open look there. Right, yet it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. It's up a 3. And it's Mathurin missing. That shot off the mark.
The Pacers, 29. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Knicks trail by 6. We've got Evan Fournier. Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. For 3, Fournier. A three-pointer is right on target. Fournier's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Rose passes to Quickly. The kick out to Rose. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 1. seconds now into the second half. Can't get it to fall. Double team on Rose. Passes it to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And the Pacers call time here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Duarte.
Give a big round of applause to your city answer.
Back to McConnell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And another thing about McConnell, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Now here's Rose. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. It's stolen by Rose. Fournier for 3. The Pacers pull it in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. McConnell against Rose. A shot by McConnell, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's quickly missing. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Duarte. Out to the right wing, Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Hartenstein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. That one is no good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Here's Nemhard, quickly covering, drills it from outside. Smith's got 14. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Rose. This is it to Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Healed with it. Toppin's there. Smith, no luck. New York trailing. Quickly with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rose passes to Toppin. Off target from 3-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Back to Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his 3-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Thank you, Knicks breaker.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Nemhard. The Knicks making the shot. Inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. He's got 9.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana out in front, up by 5. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Indiana leading by 5. On the court for Indiana. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Ando kicks to Barrett. Latrey.
And we talk about Hill so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively.
To the left wing. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded by Reddish. A floater. Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
Brunson kicks to Randall. To the middle. Here's Reddish. And the rejection by Smith. Another shot. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Knicks have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Randall finds Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded closely, and he gets it to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Halliburton against Brunson. Nembhard the pass to Smith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Turner with the screen. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 10. Barrett with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brunson against Hill. Brunson the pass to Barrett. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Randall surveying the D. He kicks to Barrett. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Halliburton.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 12. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that worked.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Pops it in from 14 feet away. And the Pacers lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took...